the Special K Challenge. Lose up to 6 pounds in 2 weeks with the cereal you love and so much more. What will you gain when you lose?
Meet Emma.
How do I make this jiggle my fat?
She's a big girl lost in a sea of beautiful people.
Is my double chin jiggling?
Determined to avoid her dad's delicious Italian cooking,
I just want to, like, take all of this and just...
Emma wants to get healthy and become a self-assured plus-size model. MTV will hook her up with a plus-size hottie.
Give me your serious looks, like I'm a model, don't mess with me look.
To teach Emma the tricks of the modeling trade.
You're not walking like a model!
But when the road to her runway debut turns out to be a bumpy one, can Emma sweat through the pain of weight loss?
You can do one more. It's not an excel, like, I feel like I'm gonna f***ing faint.
Or will she give up her high-heel dreams?
I just don't like the way I look.
Find out now on Made.
Take the Special K Challenge. Lose up to 6 pounds in 2 weeks with the cereal you love and so much more. What will you gain when you lose?
We have a 30-second sprint. 6.5, Joelle, yes? One more time.
Believe in yourself.
That's right.
Trust the process.
Change forever.
Amen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! That's it. Good. Everybody looks good. Do not be sloppy. Finish this strong, Joelle. No, Joelle, don't do it. Don't do it. Dig, Joelle, dig. 10. Joelle. 4, 3, 2, 1. What the Joelle? Every single time at 20 seconds. Every time. What is it? What is it? Tell me what it is.
I am trying and giving you my
No,
best.
you're not. You stop at 20 seconds every time. Every time. What is it?
I'm giving you my best.
No, you're not. You stop at 20 seconds every single time. What is it? Because I've got 6 other people here that want to be here that keep pushing outside of the box. What is it?
I'm pushing.
No, you're not. Don't say it. Don't say you're pushing, because you're not. You're stopping every single time.
I'm not stopping. I never left.
Every single
You
time.
asked for 6
No, then do
points.
it. Do it now, okay? Everyone goes for 30 seconds. You don't come off.
Take the Special K Challenge. Lose up to 6 pounds in 2 weeks with the cereal you love and so much more. What will you gain when you lose?
It's been about a month since we've seen Dr. Nazard. I hope that I've done better since the last time I've seen him.
I think you have.
And you've cut back a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really had much of an appetite. I just haven't been that hungry. Fast food's what we've been eating mostly. But not like I used to. I mean, it hasn't been 2 hamburgers or anything like that. It's just been 1.
I'm really nervous. If Dr. Now doesn't see a lot of weight loss, he might not give me the surgery.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, hold on. I got you.
So instead of hoping that you lost 30 pounds, you gained 17 pounds. What happened there?
I think it's mainly fluid, because I did good once I got back.
It's not water. For that, you have to drink at least 300 gallons of water. You gain weight because you feel comfortable with your eating.
We haven't been able to cook the proper foods.
You know, that's very typical. When you got an enabler here, when you ask a question, enabler would answer. So why don't you let her answer? Okay. This is very, very disturbing behavior. This is a sign of a very dysfunctional family dynamic. What did they give you from fast food? A typical day. Don't look at him.
No.
Just look at me.
A hamburger and a couple fries. I didn't finish the fries. I had like 3 slices of pizza the night that we got in.
Pizza is not part of your diet when you're 700 pounds. Now, granted, they hand you all those food, but, you know, you're going to have to say no.
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're the ones, you know, that
So,
enable her to do this.
how are we going to get her away from you?
Well,
Christina must be consuming 7,000 calories a day in order to gain 17 pounds.
sweet cry, baby.
But because she's accustomed to eating a lot, they don't realize that she's still overeating.
Take the Special K Challenge. Lose up to 6 pounds in 2 weeks with the cereal you love and so much more. What will you gain when you lose?
One person, 1 year, one amazing transformation. And it all starts with him.
My name's Chris Powell, and I specialize in amazing transformation.
This right here is the shirt I used to wear.
When it comes to the morbidly obese,
Every time that you tell me you can't do something, I'm going to prove to you that you can.
there's no one better.
Most people would say, in a year, 250 pounds? That's nuts. Or is it?
Meet Rachel, an elementary PE teacher who let her own weight get out of control.
I've always been a pretty girl trapped inside of that girl's body. Always.
At only 21 years old, she'd given up on life.
I have to change this. It was so embarrassing.
Do whatever it takes. Go, go.
Lucky for her, Chris is about to get her life back in control.
Are you serious? Is this like a joke?
In the next hour, you'll see the most important year of her life. It won't be easy.
It hurts
Look
so
what you can
freaking
do.
bad.
Take the Special K Challenge. Lose up to 6 pounds in 2 weeks with the cereal you love and so much more. What will you gain when you lose?
This morning on today's update, the man featured in the TLC documentary, The 650-Pound Virgin. We first met David Smith 3 years ago after he lost more than 400 pounds. But now, like millions of Americans, he is struggling with his weight once again. NBC's Janet Shamlian sat down with him for an exclusive interview.
It was a staggering weight loss. When David Smith was on Today in 2009, he had dropped more than 400 pounds. By his own description, the Phoenix man, who at one point tipped the scales at 650 pounds, went from dud to stud.
You confident you can keep the weight off now?
I sure hope so.
But it was easier said than done. This is David today. He has regained over 300 of the pounds he worked so very hard to lose.
David, we last saw you 3 years ago. You'd lost more than 400 pounds. You seem to be doing great. Were you?
I wasn't doing too well. I looked really good on the outside, but inside I was a terrible mess.
For a while, David kept up appearances. He made new friends, got a job as a personal trainer at a gym, and he even met his first and current girlfriend, Megan. David Smith had turned his life around, or so he thought.
At your thinnest, when you looked in the mirror, what did you see?
I saw somebody that didn't know who they were. All my life I was this monster in my head, and all of a sudden to be, this good-looking guy, it blew my mind away. I didn't know how to deal with it.
Despite several painful surgeries, he still had folds of excess skin. Unhappy with how he looked, David turned to alcohol and drugs for a while, and then turned back to food.
I'd eat in my car before I'd get home, or, you know, if everybody's out, I'd go and eat something really quick and then throw it away before they would come home.